Hey, what's up, Wolfgang? Today there seems to be a video of the filming of Avengers 4 that has resurfaced. I say resurfaced because I've seen this before, I'm sure some of you have as well, but when it was up before, it was only up for a very brief period of time before it was taken down, and I didn't really have any time to dissect it or grab it for a video. Now honestly, there's not too much here. Anything you could say about this video is going to be pure speculation for the most part. Especially because we still have the leaked photos of this scene that is being filmed right here. We've had them for a while, so things like Captain America is wearing his old uniform and they're in New York right in the middle of the battle in the first Avengers movie, and that means they clearly time traveled, and not to mention Scott Lang is there, and from this video it appears that his only purpose in being here with Captain America and Iron Man is simply to get them there. They clearly travel in the past due to Ant-Man's quantum realm technology that I'm sure we'll see develop even more in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So again, we know these things, but there still is a little bit that this video can tell us. Let's start with the first part of this clip. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see Tony Stark coming in. He'll be walking towards Captain America, the Hulk, and Ant-Man. And he's carrying a bag. Now, there's really no way of knowing what's in the bag. Again, it's going to be pure speculation. It could be anything. It could be extra armor for his suit, even though he's wearing nanotech right now. It could be something that Ant-Man and Hank Pym created together. It could be something that Tony Stark created. We really don't know. Now, what I think would just be insanely cool is that if inside the bag, he had his own Infinity Gauntlet that he made for the Mind Stone that they're trying to get. More on that in just a second. When Tony walks in, he seems to be pointing at something, and what I think it is Stark Tower. And what I get from this is that Tony is clearly in charge, and it makes sense because I actually think that the Captain America in this scene is that present time Captain America and not from the future. So Tony walks up to Captain America and it appears that he shows him what's in the bag, but Captain doesn't seem to make a big deal about it at all. So maybe it's just some Stark device or, some armor for Iron Man or something, but it clearly didn't faze Captain at all. We can see Tony Stark talking to Captain America, and then Captain America kind of steps out in the middle of them all. He looks around, then it looks like he looks at Scott Lang, and then he kind of shrugs his shoulders. His arms kind of flail out a little bit. As to what they're saying, again, it's going to be pure speculation. There's no way that we can really know. But what I think is actually going on here, and again, this is just my personal opinion, I think that they're probably at the bottom of Stark Tower. I think that only Iron Man, Ant-Man, and the Hulk went back in time. I think that the Captain America that's in this scene is in the present time that they're in. And what I think is going on here is that Tony Stark is telling Captain America, hey, that scepter, that staff that Loki has, what's powering it is actually what's called an Infinity Stone, in particular the Mind Stone. And I think that they're going to try and get it because I think they might be following the theory that Tony Stark is going to attempt to make his own Infinity Gauntlet, and in doing so, will try to collect all the stones and reverse everything that Thanos did. And why I think Captain is shrugging his shoulders here is because he really doesn't know what an Infinity Stone is yet. He doesn't know what the Mind Stone is, and not to mention Ant-Man's there. He probably cracked some weird joke that Captain didn't really get. And that's the end of the clip. Again, we don't really know what's going on here. It's going to be pure speculation up to this point until we get more information about what Avengers 4 is truly going to be about. But I wanted to get the footage out so at least you all could see it if you haven't, and it's fun to make our own theories about it. I am genuinely curious about what you all think is in that bag and what you think is happening in these scenes. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button before you leave, and please subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on Avengers 4, Marvel, DC, and all things superhero. And we're going to be announcing the start of another giveaway coming up in the next handful of days, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Woof woof.